Hi guys, PJ here. Today I'm going to show you an installation done by a company or another that is basically very wrong. So I'm going to show you the things not to do on installing front and rear cameras. So let's have a look at the rear camera. There's the rear stuck on the window, and we have this. Now with all the weather, this is just going to split, corrode and fall to pieces. This is not the way this is meant to be done. What is meant to happen is you're meant to take this grommet out, run it up through the grommet, through the boot lid, take this plastic panel off and pop it out just here so you only see a tiny bit of wire. This is no good at all. It's not weatherproof. It will split and degrade. Really shoddy job. Now let's have a look at the front where the power is. So here's the fuse box of the vehicle, and as you can see, not only have they used, well, if I'm going to be nitpicking, the wrong colour cable for a power. There's a black there going into a yellow spliced in. These are fuse spurs. These tap into power to basically provide a constant and a switched power supply for the cameras. But power flows through fuses in one direction. It's what's called the hot side. These, one of them's correct, one of them's wrong. So in other words, on this bottom one, which is wrong, the power is not flowing through the fuse. The power is coming out of the bottom pin of the fuse and going straight down the power cable to the camera. In other words, the camera is not fused. This one is correct. The power's come out of the bottom pin, gone through the fuse, back and out the cable. A couple of other things noticed with this. They haven't used a male and female connector, so connectors are meant to look like this, male and female joined. Instead they've cheapskated and just crushed the end of the female connector. That needs rectifying pretty much straight away. And they've got the rear camera on all the time, constantly, even though they're meant to have a switched cable. Now this has actually flattened this person's car battery, so they've had to call somebody out to get it going again. The cameras are meant to shut off when they detect low voltage, but in reality, a lot of them don't. So word of warning guys, do not wire your camera to a constant live, like this mess is. But hey, there we go. And in fact, quite literally, as I just touched the connector, the wires have fallen completely out the end. As you can see, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Very shoddy for a professional installation. Switching back to the rear, you can see I'm correcting the problem by putting the wire through the rubber grommet, as you are meant to do. The wires that originally come with the car aren't shielded, and that's why they're in the rubber grommet, because otherwise they would deteriorate. This, having the rubber grommet, will save it from all the weather and all the problems. I mean, it's fair enough that, you know, people can make mistakes, but this isn't a DIY job. This has been done by a professional company, supposedly, and you know, it's not a good thing. So guys, basics: if you're having a dash cam installed, when you've had it installed, check these two things just to make absolutely sure that the company's done a decent job of it. Otherwise, like this person, you'll be having it completely refitted, guys. And there we go guys, all fixed. The installation engineers that had done this, or so-called engineers, had actually shorted out the original parking mode cable that was fitted to the vehicle, so the front camera was actually not working at all. Shoddy workmanship all round. Hopefully you don't encounter this. Thanks a lot for watching, and bye for now.